Marcus Carter wiped the sweat from his brow as he crouched over the glowing console. Deep beneath the surface of Narita 7, the Black Colony planet, the lab was hidden from the world above. The white-led human government believed they controlled everything on this planet, but Marcus knew better. They did not know about the ancient device buried beneath the rocky ground, a device older than any human history. He glanced at Lila Monroe, who was adjusting a scanner beside him. "Are you sure this energy reading is stable?" Marcus asked, his voice low. Lila nodded, her dark eyes focused. "It's not just stable, Marcus. It's alive." The word sent a chill down his spine. Alive? How could a machine be alive? But the readings didn't lie. The device pulsed with energy, a soft golden glow that seemed almost aware of their presence. Marcus had studied alien technology for years, but nothing like this existed in any book or database. Above them, in the colony city, Ethan Blake, the white general, paced through his office. He was ruthless, arrogant, and feared by every black human on Narita 7. To him, humans were tools, some more useful than others. Marcus and Lila were not supposed to exist in secret, but somehow they had found a weakness in his system. Ethan frowned as a report arrived on his desk: unusual energy activity detected in Sector 12. Sector 12 was where Marcus's lab was hidden. Back in the lab, Marcus placed his hand on the device. The moment his fingers touched the smooth surface, a jolt of energy shot through him. He fell back, gasping. His vision blurred, and for a moment, he saw flashes of other worlds, alien ships, and humans with powers he could not understand. Lila grabbed his arm. "Marcus? Are you okay?" He nodded, still shaking. It's showing me something. Powers, hidden inside humans. Powers they never let us use." Lila's eyes widened. "You mean, black humans?" Marcus looked at her, determination in his eyes. "Exactly. We've been suppressed for centuries. White humans controlled everything. They made sure we never reached our true potential. But this device can change that." Outside the lab, Ethan had already begun to move. He could feel something was happening. His soldiers were scanning the area, using drones and energy sensors. He needed Marcus alive but under his control or destroyed. Back underground, Marcus activated a small part of the device. A golden beam shot into the air, and a hum filled the room. Lila's hair floated slightly from the energy, and the temperature rose. Marcus held his ground, staring at the device. "If we can harness this safely," he said, "we can fight back. We can take our freedom." Lila hesitated. "Marcus, do you know what this could do if it goes wrong?" He nodded slowly. "It could destroy the colony. It could destroy the planet. But if we don't try, nothing will ever change." The tension in the lab was palpable. Marcus and Lila exchanged a glance, knowing they were on the edge of something dangerous, something galaxy-changing. Suddenly, the device emitted a high-pitched sound. Marcus raised his hand, trying to stabilize it. Lights danced across the walls, forming strange symbols. Lila's voice trembled. "It's communicating." Marcus leaned closer. "What is it saying?" He felt a rush of understanding, almost like the device was speaking directly to his mind. "Power lies dormant, awaken the hidden humans, change the balance." His heart raced. This was bigger than he ever imagined. The energy of the device was not just technological. It was alive, sentient, and it wanted to help humans, especially those who had been oppressed. Above them, Ethan's drone hovered closer. He could see a faint golden glow seeping through the ground. He clenched his fists. "Marcus Carter," he muttered, "you will pay for this." Back in the lab, Marcus and Lila exchanged a nod. They both knew the danger, but also the opportunity. "We have to keep going," Marcus said. We can't let him stop us. This power, it's our only chance. Lila swallowed hard. Then let's begin. The device pulsed brighter, and Marcus felt a warmth spread through him. It was not just energy, it was hope. For the first time, he imagined a world where black humans were no longer slaves or tools, but equals. A world where they could stand tall in the galaxy. Outside, the wind howled across Narita 7, carrying whispers of rebellion. Somewhere in the distance, Ethan mobilized his forces, unaware that the humans he thought were weak were about to awaken. Marcus turned to Lila one last time. Whatever happens, we cannot fail. The device hummed louder, as if answering him. And somewhere deep in its core, a hidden power waited ready to be unleashed. Marcus Carter paced in the small underground lab, his mind racing. The alien device's glow still lit the room, casting shadows on the walls. He could feel its power pulsing through the floor, through the air, and even through the people around him. Lila Monroe stood nearby, her arms crossed, a mixture of fear and determination on her face. "We can't wait," Marcus said, his voice low but urgent. "If Ethan finds out what we're doing, he will destroy everything." Lila nodded. "But how do we even begin? There are thousands of black humans on this planet, and they've been beaten down for generations. Most of them don't even know they have potential." Marcus's eyes hardened. "We start small. We teach a few. Then they will teach others. It's like a spark in the dark, it will grow." Their first student was Jamal Rivers, a young worker in the mining colonies. He had always felt different, stronger than others, but he had never understood why. Marcus approached him in secret, leading him to the hidden lab. "Jamal," Marcus whispered, "you are stronger than they told you. This device can unlock what is inside you." Jamal looked around nervously. "Inside me? You mean I can fight back?" "Yes," Marcus said, pressing his hand on the device. "You can do more than fight back. You can survive, protect, and rise. But you have to trust us." The device pulsed again, golden energy flowing toward Jamal. He gasped as a warmth spread through his body. Suddenly, he could see details he had never noticed before: hidden weaknesses in the walls, the vibrations of people walking above, even faint energy patterns in the devices around him. This is amazing," Jamal exclaimed. "Yes," Lila said. "And it's just the beginning." Meanwhile, in the city above, Ethan Blake grew more impatient. The drone feeds showed strange activity in Sector 12. Lights were flickering in places they shouldn't, and reports came of workers suddenly refusing orders, sabotaging machinery, and escaping without explanation. Ethan slammed his fist on the table. "Find Marcus Carter. Bring him to me alive. I don't care what it takes." Back underground, Marcus and Lila were training more recruits in secret. Each one reacted differently to the alien device. Some could move objects with their minds, others had incredible speed, and some could sense danger before it happened. Every success gave the team more hope, but it also increased the risk. One evening, a white patrol accidentally discovered the entrance to the lab. Alarms rang through the corridors. Marcus shouted, "Get to the escape tunnels. Move." The recruits ran, their new powers allowing them to dodge detection and disable security systems. Jamal, now faster and stronger, carried supplies while others helped Lila guide people through the underground maze. When they finally emerged in a hidden canyon outside the city, Marcus looked at the group. "This is only the beginning," he said. "They think we are weak. They think we are tools. But now, we have a chance to show them who we really are." As night fell over Narita 7, small fires of rebellion began to ignite across the colonies. Workers stopped cooperating with white rulers, sabotage disabled transport and energy grids, and rumors spread of humans with impossible powers. Ethan Blake watched from his command tower, furious. "They're organizing. "They're not afraid of me anymore," he growled. "Double the patrols. I want every corner searched. I want Marcus Carter caught. Alive or dead." Marcus, however, was already planning the next step. "We need a demonstration," he told Lila. "Something that shows everyone that the white rulers can no longer control us. Something that will unite all black humans." Lila hesitated. "But if we do too much, they'll strike back harder. Many could die." Marcus's gaze was firm. "I know. But freedom always comes with risk. We have to be brave. We have to show them the truth." The next day, a small team led by Marcus and Jamal moved toward the central city plaza. With their powers, they disabled security drones, opened communication channels, and broadcasted live footage of white rulers exploiting workers and forcing labor. The people watched in shock. They had always feared speaking out, but now, they saw that they were not powerless. From the rooftops, Marcus looked at the crowd. "Today is the day we rise. Today is the day we reclaim our dignity. We are not slaves. We are not tools. We are humans, and we have power they cannot control." Cheers erupted. Energy crackled in the air as more and more black humans realized their potential. The rebellion had begun. But in the shadows, Ethan Blake clenched his teeth. "They are strong, but they are not ready. I will crush this rebellion, and Marcus Carter will pay for his defiance." Marcus and his team didn't know it yet, but the galaxy was about to witness the awakening of a power that no one, not even Ethan Blake, could have imagined. Marcus Carter stood on a rocky cliff, overlooking the colony city below. Fires burned in small pockets, evidence of the growing rebellion. The black humans he had trained were spreading like wildfire, their confidence fueled by the alien device. But Marcus knew the real test was yet to come. "Marcus," Lila said, pointing to the device's holographic display, "we've unlocked more abilities, but it's not enough. We need the full power. We need the hidden weapon." Marcus nodded, his jaw tight. The hidden weapon was what the alien device was designed for, a force so powerful that it could change the balance of the galaxy. But activating it fully was dangerous. One mistake could destroy the planet, or even the colony fleet in orbit. "We have no choice," Marcus said. "If we want to end the oppression, we have to use it." Carefully. Back in the city, Ethan Blake had grown impatient. Reports kept coming of human rebels with strange powers, evading his patrols, disabling technology, and freeing prisoners. His rage boiled. "Marcus Carter is meddling with forces he doesn't understand," he said to his generals. "Bring me the device. If Marcus refuses, destroy him and anyone who helps him." Marcus and Lila led a small team back into the hidden lab. The alien device glowed brighter than ever, responding to their presence. The air vibrated with energy, and Marcus could feel a new strength rising within him. "Everyone, focus," he instructed. "The device will amplify what's inside each of us. But it will also test us. Only those who are brave and disciplined can control the power." One by one, the team placed their hands on the device. A golden light surged through their bodies, and visions filled their minds: galactic maps, energy streams, and distant planets. Each person discovered abilities they never imagined. Jamal could lift massive objects effortlessly, Lila could manipulate energy fields, and Marcus felt a deep connection to every human in the colony. This is incredible," Jamal whispered, his eyes glowing. "We're stronger than they ever imagined." "Yes," Marcus said, "and now we can fight smarter, not just harder. We can strike where they are weak and protect those who cannot fight." But the alien device was not finished. A new warning appeared in Marcus's mind: power without wisdom leads to destruction. Choose carefully. Just then, alarms echoed through the colony. Ethan Blake's fleet had arrived in orbit, massive warships blocking sunlight, preparing for an attack. Marcus's team looked at each other, tension rising. "This is it," Marcus said. "The hidden weapon isn't just for attack. It's for strategy. We can end this without senseless destruction if we act together." Using the device, Marcus mapped the entire city and enemy fleet. He discovered weak points in the white humans' defenses, their overconfidence and reliance on technology making them predictable. "We hit them here, disable their ships, free the colonies, and show them the true power of humans," he explained. Lila's hands glowed as she manipulated the device. Energy arcs formed shields around their group, and the team prepared for battle. "We'll have one chance," she warned. "If we fail, the device could backfire. Everyone be ready." As the white fleets began their assault, Marcus's team unleashed their abilities. Jamal lifted massive crates and threw them at patrol drones, disabling them instantly. Lila created energy barriers that protected civilians from orbital strikes. The rebels moved with precision, using powers the white humans could not predict. Ethan Blake watched from his command ship, disbelief written on his face. How is this possible?" he shouted. "These humans, they shouldn't be able to do this." Marcus activated the final sequence of the alien device. A golden beam shot into space, disabling the enemy's navigation systems. White ships lost control, crashing into each other. Panic spread through Ethan's ranks. "This is only the beginning," Marcus said, his voice calm but firm. "The hidden weapon isn't about destruction. It's about human potential, our courage, our intelligence, and our unity." The battlefield fell silent, except for the hum of the alien device. Black humans looked around, amazed at what they had accomplished. They had not only defended their homes, they had proven their strength to the galaxy. But Marcus knew this victory was temporary. Ethan Blake would not give up easily, and there were worse threats in the galaxy waiting. The hidden weapon had shown them what humans could achieve, but it had also revealed the stakes. As the team regrouped, Marcus placed his hand on the glowing device once more. "We have awakened something greater than ourselves," he said. "And now, the galaxy will notice. But we must be careful. Our enemies are still out there, and they will come for us." Lila looked at him, determination in her eyes. "Then we keep training. We keep preparing. And next time, we strike even stronger." Marcus smiled slightly. "Yes. But remember this, the hidden weapon isn't the device alone. It's the humans who wield it, united and brave. That is the real power." The colony burned with a quiet glow under the night sky, and somewhere above, Ethan Blake plotted his revenge. The galaxy had been shocked, but the story was far from over. Marcus and his team had only just begun to unlock the true potential of humans, and the hidden weapon would soon become legend. The blackened sky above Narita 7 was filled with the silhouettes of massive white human warships. The colony cities below glowed with the fires of rebellion. Marcus Carter stood atop a cliff, watching the fleets form, his heart steady but tense. "This is it," he said to Lila Monroe, who was beside him. Her eyes shone with determination and fear. "If we fail, everything we've fought for will be destroyed." Lila nodded. "But we won't fail. Not now. Not ever." Marcus looked at the team of rebels behind them. Each had powers unlocked by the alien device. Jamal Rivers could move faster than any patrol droid. Others could manipulate energy, sense danger, or move heavy objects with ease. They were no longer ordinary humans, they were the embodiment of human potential, and tonight they would prove it. High above, Ethan Blake clenched his fists. "They've grown too strong," he said, his teeth gritted. "But strength without order can be crushed. Deploy the orbital cannons. Flatten the city. And find Marcus Carter. I want him alive, but if he resists, kill him." Back on the ground, Marcus held the glowing device in his hands. It pulsed with energy, responding to his thoughts. He could feel the power of everyone in the colony, every black human who had been oppressed for centuries. This was not just a fight for survival, it was a fight for dignity. Positions. Marcus shouted. Remember your training. We strike together. The battle began. Energy beams shot from rebel positions, disabling enemy drones. Jamal lifted massive debris and hurled it at the approaching ships, destroying them mid-air. Lila created energy shields that absorbed the orbital cannon strikes, saving thousands of civilians. Ethan's fleet faltered. His ships were powerful, but the humans he had underestimated were fighting with intelligence, unity, and unexpected abilities. Marcus activated the alien device fully, but carefully. A golden aura spread across the battlefield, amplifying the abilities of his team. Every strike was more precise, every movement faster, every thought sharper. This is incredible. Jamal shouted as he lifted a white warship and slammed it into another. We're unstoppable. Not unstoppable, Marcus corrected. We must be smart. We must control our power. If we lose focus, we destroy everything including ourselves. Ethan Blake, enraged, launched his elite soldiers onto the ground. They carried advanced weapons, designed to counter human abilities. But Marcus and his team were ready. They moved with precision, using their powers strategically. Civilians were guided to safety while enemy soldiers were neutralized without lethal force when possible. The fight raged for hours. Explosions shook the planet. Energy beams lit up the sky. But slowly, the tide turned. The White Fleet faltered under the clever tactics of Marcus and the amplified powers of the rebels. Finally, Marcus focused all his energy through the alien device. A massive pulse shot into the sky, disabling Ethan's main command ship. The fleet lost coordination, drifting aimlessly. Panic spread among the white soldiers. Ethan Blake's voice boomed over the comm system. Marcus Carter, you cannot win. Marcus's voice echoed back, calm but firm. We've already won, Ethan. Not because of the device but because humans, united and brave, cannot be controlled or broken. Ethan's forces began to retreat, leaving behind the wreckage of their once powerful fleet. The black humans in the colonies cheered, their cries of victory echoing across Narita 7. The rebellion had triumphed not through sheer violence, but through courage, strategy, and unity. As the dust settled, Marcus lowered his hands from the device. The golden glow faded, leaving only a faint hum. Lila placed her hand on his shoulder. We did it. We really did it. Marcus shook his head slowly. This is only the beginning. Ethan Blake is gone, for now. But the galaxy is watching. There will be others who try to control us, to suppress us. We must be ready. Jamal smiled, bruised but proud. Then we train. We grow stronger. And we protect those who cannot protect themselves. Marcus looked out over the colonies, fires still burning but people already rebuilding. Yes. The hidden weapon has shown us our true strength. But the real power is inside every human who believes in freedom and justice. That is something no one can ever take from us. In the shadows of space, unknown fleets watched the battle's outcome. The galaxy had seen the rise of a new force, humans who were no longer weak, no longer oppressed, and no longer silent. Marcus turned to his team. Rest for now. Tomorrow, we plan for the future. The galaxy will hear our story, and we will make sure freedom spreads beyond Narita 7. Lila smiled. A new era begins. Marcus clenched his fist, feeling the hum of the alien device. Yes. A new era. But remember, our fight is far from over. The sky over Narita 7 was calm for the first time in months. Fires from the battle had been extinguished, and the colony city slowly returned to life. Marcus Carter stood on a balcony overlooking the main plaza, watching children play and families rebuild. The alien device rested quietly in the hidden lab, its golden glow faint but alive, a reminder of the power they had awakened. Lila Monroe joined him, her eyes scanning the horizon. "It's peaceful, for now," she said. Marcus nodded. "Peace is never permanent. There will always be those who try to control, to suppress, to destroy. But we've shown the galaxy that humans, united and brave, cannot be controlled." Jamal Rivers approached, his expression serious. "Marcus, the other colonies received the message. They know what we did. Many want to join us. We could build something bigger." Marcus smiled faintly. "Yes, Jamal. This is just the beginning. Freedom is contagious. Once people see what's possible, they will rise." Far above, in orbit, remnants of Ethan Blake's fleet were retreating. Ethan himself had escaped in a small shuttle, furious but alive. "They've won this time," he muttered, "but the galaxy is bigger than one planet. I'll return." Marcus clenched his fist, but he did not fear Ethan anymore. The true power was not in the alien device, it was in the humans who had woken to their potential. Courage, unity, and knowledge were far stronger than fear and oppression. Over the following weeks, Marcus and his team traveled to other colonies, sharing their discoveries. Black humans across the galaxy began to awaken powers suppressed for generations. They learned to defend themselves, to strategize, and to stand tall against anyone who tried to dominate them. Back on Narita 7, Marcus addressed the people in the central plaza. "We have faced oppression, we have faced injustice, and we have faced fear. But today, we stand free. Not because of weapons or power alone, but because we believed in ourselves, in each other, and in the truth that humans are capable of more than anyone ever imagined." The crowd erupted in cheers. Children waved small flags, and adults cried tears of joy. For the first time, they felt that freedom was not just a dream, it was real. Lila stepped beside Marcus. "What now?" she asked quietly. "We prepare," Marcus replied. "We teach, we protect, and we unite. The galaxy is vast, and there are others who will try to suppress humans again. But they will never succeed, not as long as we remember what we are capable of." Jamal grinned. "So, more training, more missions, more adventures." Marcus laughed softly. "Yes. But this time, we fight not just for survival, but for hope. For justice. For every human who has ever been told they are weak or powerless." In the distance, the alien device hummed softly, as if approving. It had fulfilled its purpose not by destroying, but by awakening the true potential of humans. And somewhere deep in space, other races began to take notice. Humans, once seen as weak and divided, were now a force to be respected. The galaxy had been shocked by their rise, and whispers spread of a new era where humans would no longer be oppressed or overlooked. Marcus turned to Lila and Jamal. "We've won a great battle, but the journey continues. The galaxy is ours to explore, to protect, and to change for the better." Lila smiled. "A new era indeed." Marcus placed a hand on the alien device one last time. "Remember this, the hidden weapon isn't just the device. It's the courage inside every human. That is the true power that will guide us forward." The sun rose over Narita 7, golden light spilling across the colonies. The people looked toward the horizon with hope in their hearts. A new era had begun, a galaxy where humans, united and brave, could shape their own destiny. And far above, in the silent depths of space, the galaxy waited to see what this awakened humanity would do next.